5 o'clock and I'm just on my way to training. So yeah, not really the most talkative person first thing in the morning, but yeah, just on my way to training for my morning swim session. I'm Tom Hamer, S14 Para swimmer, and this is my journey through the national lockdown 2.0. Hearing the second lockdown on the news was pretty heartbreaking, because I was thinking, God, how long am I going to have off again? And with Tokyo only being around the corner and actually missing it this year due to the COVID pandemic, it's been horrible really, but it's turned out fine. I've managed to be able to swim, my family's been supportive and they've been safe, so yeah. We do like between 5 to maybe 7k per session, so if I'm swimming twice in a day, I do that twice basically. And when I'm swimming, obviously I say my job is not swimming, it's tile counting. I count tiles for a living at the bottom of the pool. That is my job. And so I do switch off, especially as an S14 who's got an intellectual disability. I do switch off a lot quicker than other people. So I dive straight in, do what I do, and then I forget, and then I just literally think about the world, and I think about like my family, swimming, life, everything, Tokyo. My brain just goes everywhere. It gets very adventurous when I swim, and that's probably why I love it, because I feel like I'm in a safe space, in a bubble. My impairment is I've got learning difficulties, so I really struggle with reading, writing, sometimes understanding things. Inside I feel as like normal as anyone else, and I can talk to anyone as normal, but when it comes to pen to paper and like understanding certain things and listening and stuff like that, that's where I really do struggle. A lot of people don't understand like the visible disability, and with having like social media platforms, there are always them comments what people messaging and taking the mic, and just like horrible stuff what they just message saying, and I do get quite a bit of that, especially when you're at a games, and they just need educating really, but they just don't have the time to get educated to learn about all the impairments in Paralympic, like the Association of Paralympics. I got diagnosed at school, and I always struggled throughout school. School was one of them places what I hated. I just really did struggle, and I used to have a support worker next to me who helped me and guided me through school. And kids at school, they don't understand that, and they just think you're different, and they call you names what they shouldn't do, and it was heartbreaking at school, and that's why I didn't like going into school, because it was just happening every day. It really did get to me at school because I was that different kid. But a lot of people have gone through that, and it's not something what I nudge and regret about or whatever. It's just how I was brought up, and now I feel so much better because I'm Tom Hamer, and I'm just happy of who I am now. Cheers, Jamie. Give us a fist bump. Give us a fist bump. Nice one. Well done. All right. See you later. I am currently on my way to do one of my favourite activities of the week, and it's very random, but it's called shooting. So every Wednesday I go shooting in the afternoon with my afternoon off. I shoot some clays, and I have a lesson with my coach, and so that was one thing what kept me sane during lockdown, because I had a hobby. Even though swimming, which is my everything, was cancelled and I couldn't swim, I had a backup where I could just go and enjoy myself. And like, you don't understand, like once you hit a clay and you break it and you've done everything right through the movement patterns of getting the right lead to the actual clay, is like the best feeling, hitting it. And it's like all these months of the stress and like COVID and everything, it's just been so nice to just do something different and get that like that stress out a little bit. Pull. During lockdown, I worked for my dad, obviously because the pools wasn't open, the gyms weren't open, so I was stuck doing nothing. So my dad, I was helping him during lockdown, and he has a building company. So I was out on site with him and working with my dad. The reason why I help him is because he's visually impaired, and not many people know that, but like he runs a full business by being visually impaired. He doesn't drive, and that's due to because he had a brain tumor in 2014, and he lost his vision from that. And so when I'm not swimming, I tend to help him run the business. So I've just picked Dad up from training, and now we're off to go visit the site. Says I'm his driver when I'm not training, so say hello.
All right.
So we have just arrived on site. My dad's walking up now. So we are building some apartments. With my dad's impairment, we've been in the same boat really, me and my dad, because it's funny. It's like, so when he helps me do like my like computer work for British Swimming and ParalympicsGB, there's like always little bits of surveys we've got to do, and we find it funny because I can't read it and he can't see it. Whereas when I was back at school, he was the one who could read it, see it. He helped me and helped me do all that. Whereas now we're both in that situation where we look at a document and he's struggling to see it and I'm struggling to read it. He's one of the strongest people I know, and I'm so proud of him. But yeah, he's literally like my hero. So yeah, he's still working now. He still runs a business and a company, and he's literally doing better than he did when he had without a disability. So he's actually like so inspiring to say he's lost his sight and he's still working just as hard, and he's found ways around his impairment. And yeah, my hat off to him, because you know some people would have give up at the first hurdle, and he's still going strong now. So after like 6 years, so yeah, I'm proud to be his son, definitely. It's great being part of the Paralympic movement, because we've all been through similar situations in life, and we're all in the same boat, and that's probably what I love about the Paralympic movement. And I feel like the Paralympic movement is going in the right direction. A lot more people are aware of it. It's a lot more advertised on TV, and it's just becoming a bit more like the norm now, which is mint for us, because we don't want to be different. We just want to be like everyone else, but we just want to show what we're made of with our restrictions or with our impairments. So I just think it's going in the right direction, and I don't want people to feel sorry about my journey or feel sorry for me in any way. I just want it to be better for the kids who are at school now and they have either an invisible disability or a disability. Like, I just want them to feel like they can go to school, or they can do whatever they want, or they can reach their dreams, and no one's telling them otherwise. And I think with the Paralympic movement where it's going at the minute, I think it's doing that job.